So I really used to like the original Pokemon Stadium, the dynamic stage. Thought that was a lot of fun. I always think adapting is a part of this game. So
Hmm. Yeah, those were really interesting times back in Melee when you actually played on the terramorphing stage.
yeah,
So this is something I've never seen, but from either of the players. I've never seen JD Animaniac play Richter, and I've never seen Phil play Bayo. And only judging on historical character selections, I absolutely, like, if I didn't see the names over the characters, I would have thought it was the other way around. Um, TitanKiller has historically played Samus and sometimes Fox, but mostly Samus in all our tournaments. So this is a completely different character that I'm used to seeing. Not a whole lot of projectiles for Bayonetta to use, so he can't do it with his normal style of kind of staying back, poking around with the projectiles and rolling to be evasive. And on the other side of the coin, I'm more used to JD playing characters like Falcon. So going and switching to a character like Richter, who's of any character in the cast gonna be pressing that special button, especially online, this is super unusual for me to see. That said, throughout my rambling, we see that JD took the first stock, sending Phil off the stage to the left. It's going to be, I feel like, pretty difficult for Bayonetta to be able to get in against Richter, just because of all of the obnoxious projectiles, especially online. I know that typically Phil has a tendency to kind of, oh no, that was an SD, I think.
yeah.
An unfortunate mistake not being able to get back to that ledge. Have you figured out what to do about 3 stocks, Kevin? Cause
You know, I do have a new song, and it's a lot shorter, but I also need to make sure that this replay is up and running. So, yeah, no, that works still. The new song that I enjoy a lot, it's not quite as comical or on the nose, but if you have played ice hockey for NES, there is a match set song that I always thought was funny. And that might be the only thing right now I can creatively think of. So, you guys in the chat, let me know how you feel about that. I'll come back to that. Right now, scoreboard wise, that puts Animaniac up 1-0 in his best 2 out of 3 set. Phil, trying something a little bit different with the Bayonetta tonight. What do you think on that one, Zeno?
I don't know that I necessarily agree with it for his playstyle. You know, with a tendency to normally like to kind of stay back in the corner and then poke with projectiles, I don't think that Bayonetta has strong enough projectiles to make that work. And oh, okay, character switch over to Samus. So this is going to be a peak smash, peak skill smash that we're gonna see in just a moment here. A lot of projectiles and probably a lot of rolling. What
Yes,
do you
exactly.
think about this matchup?
No, this is definitely Phil's favorite character right here. I mean, he loves the projectile heavy Samus. And, you know, I know before he took a bit of a hiatus, he was definitely trying to work on that roll recovery and just being so predictable with it. I think it's going to be interesting to see if he's able to employ any of that right now. I mean, we already have really a projectile versus projectile battle. Both of these guys really kind of using their projectiles to try to set the type of stage they want. But we're close on life, so anybody's game. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, Yeah, still pretty close. JD leading a little bit with getting Samus up to 104, so that's pretty close to kill percent. I think he's doing some interesting stuff with the cross, throwing it away from him to change up the timings. The cross can also be changed up on timings depending on if you do a tilt throw versus a smash throw. So I think the tilt throw doesn't throw as far and also not as fast. JD is doing a pretty interesting job with his air. Oh no. Unfortunately, that up B recovery the wrong way, causing him to SD there. He's still got Samus at pretty high percent. And might be able to seal out the stock soon, but
Ooh,
right now it
he
looks
is
like he's
gambling with
struggling
that
a little
edge,
bit.
yeah.
Wow, 163 still living. I think one axe throw would actually be able to seal this stock out, but axe
And
is also leggy, but
that forward
Whip
smash will
was
do it
gonna
too.
do it too.
Yeah.
40% behind, that's not too bad.
Considering,
I mean,
yeah.
considering projectiles, but Samus's charge shot, it looks like is able to just go through Richter's projectiles, so it's not able to really trade with them anymore. Still pretty even here. I'm seeing JD use less projectiles than I expected, but still plenty of projectiles for this matchup. I feel like this is probably a matchup you end up seeing online a fair bit. Both of these characters absolutely excelling. Oh, using the axe to clip through the stage and hit the ledge recovery. And really not letting Samus get back to the edge by throwing his holy fire right at the edge. Making sure she's kind of trapped and has to think about a different way to recover. And I think down smash was able to seal out that second stock much faster than the first one. This is gonna be a bit more difficult now for Phil, as it seems like JD really has Phil trapped at the corner. But as I say that, Phil able to take center stage back and apply some pressure, but a dash attack is gonna put him in a bad position, putting him back in the corner and kind of stuck. It's looking pretty tough for, yep. I think Phil might have SD'd there. Maybe his Zaire recovery may have missed. Let's check it out in the replay. Okay. No, he should have a second jump back. Okay, no. Okay, I think that he lost his jump and then wasn't able to catch the ledge there because he was in the middle of the animation for his missile.